My name is Rajnish and this time I'm going to tell you how to use one-to-one Hibernate mapping. For this, I'm going to create a model employee profile class. First, I'm going to create this. We'll go into new and select the class and we'll write model employee profile. I will simply add some annotations. First of all, an ID. We'll write private string ID. After that, I will add some columns. We'll name employee gender. Here I will write private. Since gender may be either male or female, so I'm going to create an enum class here. I'll write a class enum employee. We'll write public enum gender, and under that I'm going to write m and f like that. Here I will write gender gender emp gender. I will import this gender, that's all, and here I'm going to import this column. After that I'm going to add one more column, that is employee qualification, mp qualification. Here I'm going to write string mp qualification, and I will generate the setter and getter for this. Generate setters and getters for all of the three. Apart from that, I'm going to override that has code and equals on behalf of ID. So I'm going to do like that. Yes, it is okay. Since I have two model classes, model employee profile and model employee, and in both we have a common, that is ID. So for this I'm going to create another class, that is mapped to superclass, which has the facility that it can hold the common ID for both of these model classes, and in these model classes I will extend that model basic class. So first of all I am going to create a class model basic, and here I'm going to annotate it like mapped super class, and here I'm going to just simply write private string ID, and here I'm going to add that ID, and we'll generate the setter and getter and override has code and equals. Generate setters and also override equals and has code only for ID. That's it. In model profile class, now I'm going to delete this setter and getter for apply, and also I'm going to delete this. Since it is a class model class, I am going to annotate with the entity. and here I'm going to define it a table, and the table name will be employee profile, and here I will discard that unrelated imported file. Control Shift O, and here I'm going to extend that extends model basic. Parallelly, I'm going to do the same in model employee. I'm going to delete this. Also going to delete this. We'll delete the okay. Don't have somehow. I'm already have deleted, and after that, I'm going to extend that extends model basic, and apart from that, I'm going to add that one-to-one annotation here. One-to-one private model employee profile, and I'm going to write profile. Since it is one-to-one, I have and I have to also assign a column name here. So for this, I will write join column, and in that I will give the name mp profile id, and also I'm going to add the foreign key. It may or may it is not necessary, it is not mandatory to add foreign key, but if you wish to make a join over with another table, so it is a suggestion that you should know that name. You can make a relation, and you can know what relation you are going to create here. So I will write here this like foreign key, and name will be fk, that is foreign key, and mp and profile. Here it is. Here I'm going to add fetch equal to fetch type dot lazy, since I'm not going to load all the profiles until it is needed. And also I'm going to add here orphan removal equals to true. Like if I don't know, if I deleted somehow, that is model employee, so it will automatically delete this orphan removal. If no record is found against a model user, it will delete that model employee profile also. For this, I'm going to add cascade equal to cascade dot all. This will add, detach, merge, persist, refresh, and remove. And this is a good practice to add cascade all if somehow this relation is being needed here. So this is okay. Now I am going to add that class in my Hibernate mapping file. Mapping class com.demo Hibernate first dot model employee profile. It is okay here. Now I'm going to generate that model state query. I'm going to run this, and let's see what is generating. It has generated two drop tables if it is exist. It defines a employee table which has a primary key id. It defines employee profile which has an employee id. Oh, I have made a mistake here. Employee gender is integer, so I have to alter this. What I can do is I will move this here and will enumerate it. Enum type is dot string. And now again I'm going to run this. Now it is varchar 255 since I don't need this also. So you can put that same, or you can define the column definition here. This is correct. Employee qualification, column definition, if you wish to put, this should be varchar 25. That is more calculative. Now I'm going to again run this. No, it looks like fine. I don't need, it's a foreign key, employee profile ID, add constraint, fk employee profile, references with employee profile, and now I'm going to copy this and open my terminal. Will write and we'll paste it here. DSC tables, show tables actually, show tables. Two tables is there, employee and employee profile, where C employee and C employee profile. Here it is. So now it's time to move into repository service, and here the basic functionalities was previously with update, persist, get, update and delete. For somehow I'm going to delete all these features for now, so that we can move one by one, or it's simply I can comment it out here. I will put okay, else is okay. For first of all I have to create a model employee profile, map equal to rs dot create model employee profile. For this I'm going to create a private model employee profile, that is create model employee profile. Under that I'm going to create model employee profile instance, map new model profile instance, and here I'm going to write map.set gender and m, that is male, map.set id. Here I'm going to write an id 1, and here also I'm going to set qualification and here I'm going to write bachelor degree and return MEP. Since now I'm getting MEP, but the relation is here with model employee and model employee MEP. So I have to first persist that MEP, MEP, and after that I have to add that MEP dot ME dot set employee. Oh, I forgot to make a segregator. No worry, we can simply move ahead and create a segregator for this employee. Resource generate segregator for this profile, and this had nothing to do with that Hibernate thing. It's just a Java component, so we don't need to provide anything to that. Set here ME MEP, that is model employee profile, and now it can move with this. So for this I'm going to run this Java application. You can see it is working fine. Insert employee profile and then insert employee. You can check it into database. Here it is. The information is corrected. Now if you wish, you can run a get, but before moving with the get, I wish to run an update. Okay, for update we have to do the same. We will we have to first of all set a value. Here I am setting a value to MEP employee name, and but before I have to persist my MEP dot set, like change my qualification from bachelor to master degree. And I'm going to dot update or start update, and here I'm going to write MEP. Now it is updating this, and after updating, what it will do, it will come back and I have to set ME dot set profile with MEP, and here the work will move. For this I have to for this I'm going to delete from employee. It what is saying, it's saying it has a relation with employee, so I'm going to delete the employee first. Delete from employee, and now I'm going to delete this. Now while I run, as you can see, it will first insert a query and after that it will update that. So previously what we have bachelors and we have Rajni's in MPNM, but while I will move ahead, I will select asterisk from employee. It has Hibernate Java and select asterisk from employee profile. It has master degree. So update is also done. After that I have to delete. So what I will do, I will first of all uncomment this, but before deleting I have to take a look. Like, first of all, what we have to do is we have to delete an instance of employee, and after that I have to delete that employee profile, because it will take care of yourselves better. But since we have made a cascade all, so we don't need to um, delete that employee profile and delete all this. It will find it by yourself and it will delete automatically. So for this time I'm going to delete this manually from my database. Delete from employee first and delete from employee profile. One row is affected. Now I'm going to run this here. I've just write only one thing, that is rs to delete session, and since it's cascaded it will run two queries, one for the employee and second for that employee profile, and hence this thing has happened. You can take a look for your get. For that you have to move to this employee profile. In here you have to write a name query, name queries, and under that you can write a named query. Under that you can write name and query, or you can add, that is name profile dot get mp profile. You'll ever write select profile from model employee profile model profile. And it's all like that. I have to go into my, for that I have to add some string public static final string, and that name will be get profile, and I will going to copy this from here and will paste it in here, and it's all done. Now I will move here. What I'm getting from here is employee data. I'm going to do the same. For that employee profile I will copy this and will paste in here. I'm just employee profile data, employee profile list. We'll do this like that, and I'm going to create a get method in here, and we'll write private list model employee profile get employee profile data, and here I will write session, we'll write query. Like that we have in above. You can copy that and alter some changes there. or you can simply type it named query, and we'll write model employee profile dot get profile, and you can just now return or do like that here, employee profile just profile equal to query dot get result list, and return that, return list profile this, and employee profile the oh, I have to write in here apply profile, and it don't have that name, it has qualification, apply qualification, and now I'm going to run this, run Java application. Yeah, you can see it has Rajneesh and it has bachelor's degree, and you can make that same copy from here and paste here, and also comment on this rows C, and you can you all have already assigned this variable, so you don't need to take their data type. So I'm going to run this again now, and you will see the differences. Yeah, first it has an insert query of employee profile, after that it has an insert query of employee, after that it has select query, it has Rajnish for employee, and this is for employee profile, it has bachelor's degree, then is update query, after that there is select query, this is for Hibernate Java for an employee, this is for employee profile, and then there is delete query, and you can see I'm not going to manually deleting my database, and if you can want to see in the database it will give you nothing because it don't have, actually it is deleting from here, selection from employee, it don't have, it don't have. So it's all from this side. Now will teach you or will make you learn effectively one to many relationship ahead. Thank you for now.